What's up guys, welcome back. Branded Dude here. So here we are going up against Blue Eyes, Primites, and here we open Kolbai, Serenia, Aluba, Albaz, and High Spirit. Opponent opens Maiden, Wishes for Eyes of Blue, the Imperm, Primite, Lowly Load, and Sage with Eyes of Blue. So we are going first, so we started with High Spirit, sending Serenia and Titan, searching for Shrouded. And then Serenia here is going to dump the Retribution. It's normal summon Aluba, no imp. Okay, yeah, opponent does drop the Imperm, yo, okay. Then go Shrouded here, sending the Brand Fusion, join to High Spirits, Retribution here, obviously add Brand Fusion, and yeah, in case he had Ash, we did have the Kolbai, but that was not needed, so we're gonna resolve Brand Fusion. Going to Albion here to banish Serenia and Albaz to go into Lubellion. With Lubellion, obviously we are going to discard the Albaz. Okay, so we have a name engraved. Shuffle back, go into the Mirror Jade. Summon Bestial Lubellion. Bestial Lubellion here is going to place Regained, set the Kolbai, go to end phase. Oh, and High Spirits just as a bluff. Actually, no, this is not even as a bluff. Yeah, it's not a bluff. High Spirits is because we're going to add Cartesia to hand, so you know, in case we need to use High Spirits to search for Mercuria, we're going to do that. End phase Albion, set the Branded Banishments, Titan the Clad to summon Quem, and then Quem here is going to dump obviously the Cartesia, which will be added to our hand in the end phase. Okay, so that's our turn, and we'll pass. Opponent draws full loss for turn, which he will activate. Oh, I lied to you. Yeah, he scoops there. Okay, cool. So we go to game number 2. Okay, going up against Blue Eyes. Obviously you can see I have Salesman there, Full Loss is there, Droll, I don't know. Droll, yeah, you know, they do search a little bit. Bell, I think I swapped Imperm for the Dark Road no more, and I obviously kept in one Harpies Feather Duster, but yeah, we open Cartesia, Super Poly, Salesman, Full Loss, and Albaz. Opponent opens the Veiler, Drill Beam, Lowly Load, Blue Eyes, and Wishes for Eyes of Blue. So starts with Primate, Lowly Load, searching for Barrel, which he will normal summon, Effecture. We just chain the Full Loss, no Asher, okay, cool. Opponent will set another Primate, Lowly Load, so he's only playing one Primate Jewel Beam. Opponent then activates Wishes, discarding the other Jewel Beam, sorry, not the other, the one Jewel Beam, searching for Maiden, as well as Majesty of the White Dragons. Okay, Jewel Beam to reset itself. Opponent then goes Barrel, tributes himself to send a Blue Eyes. Maiden Effecture to place True Light onto the field, and then here our opponent is going to go Primate Lowly Low to reborn Blue Eyes, which will trigger Maiden to summon, and then he will give us a draw here as he synchros into this Blue Eye Spirit, and we draw Brand Fusion. Okay, opponent then will set the Majesty and pass turn, so here we draw Dark Rule no more. Okay, we know for a fact opponent has Drill Beam. The thing is, because he didn't use True Light yet in draw phase, stamper phase, I assumed okay, he has target for Jewel Beam in his hand. Okay, so start off with Salesman calling Ash Blossom just to be safe. I don't think we saw him search Veiler. Yeah, okay, normal summon Albaz, no Effecture. Opponent doesn't do anything, so we change Super Poly, send Dark Ruler, going to Chaos Star Source. With Chaos Star Source targeting where the Jewel Beam is, opponent here is going to go Veiler. So honestly, yeah, I think what I should have done was normal summon Albaz, special summon Cartesia. Okay, and then even if our opponent does something like chain Majesty, I guess. Wait, Majesty does have to target show up to 3. Yeah, okay, it's going to be a bit tricky because if we change Super Light to the Majesty, it's still going to lose Chaos Stasis before it can activate its effect. So yeah, this does get negated. Then go Cartesia to summon from hand. Activate Brand Fusion. Opponent will activate Jewel Beam, negating this. So yeah, we chain Cartesia. Opponent would chain Majesty, and I just scooped there. So yeah, it was kind of surprising how I ended up not being able to play through that. I don't know if I just played that terribly. If you guys think I played that terribly, please do let me know. But we go to game number 2. Open Deployment, Virtuous, Regained, Albaz, and Salesman. Yeah, it's a rough hand there. Opponent opens Bell, Sage, Imperm, Full Loss, and Wishes for Eyes of Blue. So we are going first here. We started with Deployment. Opponent forgot to drop the Full Loss there. Okay. Anyways, activate Regained. Go Cartesia. Opponent here will drop the Full Loss now. Okay. Okay, we could come out with the Grand Gugnol. Opponent draws Ash. Grand Gugnol here does get negated by Imperm. We do set Follow the Virtuous and pass. So yeah, it's not looking good for us. Opponent draws Primate Lowly Load, which he activates in main phase, searching for Barrel. He will then normal summon Barrel, which will attempt to set Drill Beam, but then we're just going to go Follow the Virtuous, sending Rinbrim to destroy his normal summon. Okay, that was my plan there. Destroy the normal summon. Opponent will set the Drill Beam. Okay, and now here, the reason why I destroyed the normal summon is I was thinking, okay, Obviously, in order to get access to the field spell, he needs to link off into link 1. Assuming he doesn't have wishes for Eyes of Blue, which was honestly such a bad assumption, because here he activates sending the Sage and then searching for Maiden, and he is going to search for Ultimate Fusion. Very interesting, very interesting. Then goes Maiden effect to place True Light. True Light here is going to set Roar, which it activates to summon from the deck. I just chain merge Rundbrim here. Opponent unfortunately does have Bell. Now, one thing I do want to say with this whole Bell situation, I realize, you know, sometimes if I have regained, cool, but if Bestial Rebellion, I think it's time to place Brand Lost, because Bell is a thing to be aware of, even though Bell is negating Rundbrim effect here. But yeah, it's a bit rough negating the Rundbrim effect in Grave. Okay, here comes Blue Eyes. Opponent will trigger Maiden. Totally fine, because now we will trigger our Grand Gugnor. Opponent will Ash this, which was so sad. He had Bell and then he had Ash. Okay, on a new chain we're activating Regain to put back, hoping we can draw into something that can save us here or help us survive. Opponent here will chain Ultimate Fusion, shuffling back Blue Eyes and Barrel to go into Tyrant, which now allows him to destroy a card on field, because Ultimate Fusion does say, okay, fusion material, and then you can destroy face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number Blue Eyes whatever used from the field. So he's going to destroy Regained. Okay, link off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue, searching for the field spell. It's then gonna go, yeah, because what happens here is gonna go field spell effect. I guess he could dump one Blue Eyes, then go the Spirit to reborn of Blue Eyes, and then Maiden already used effect, right? Did it? I don't know. Kind of forgot. I think it did. But the whole point is that now with Quem, we know we had to deal with the Draw Beam, and the Quem was going to be my draw, right? Yeah, Quem was going to be my draw for turn, and that's just terrible. So yeah, unfortunately we end up losing this one against Blue Eyes. But yeah, that's the game. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.